Alright, well, guess we'll run a test and see if our graphics card's drivers are gonna crash this fucking game again. I mean, I've liked this graphics card, I just don't seem to like AMD software. Some drivers, it's every time I upgrade them, it just crashes after about 20 minutes, half hour. Which is quite irritating.
Now arrive.
Test out 22.8, and if it continues to do the same shit, then we will revert back to 22.5. It's a pain in the ass. I have to wipe my hard drive and operating system every time.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Alright,
Vehicle
I
selected.
need to go to
Stand
Microtech.
by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following.
I should just take the mall there, but yeah, actually I should do that.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Easier to take the mall there. Because then this way I'm not worried about the game crashing while I've got all that gear with me.
Thank you.
We'll buy some new upgrades for the mall. Which should be fun.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Oh, excuse me.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Thank you for visiting Alcohol. Stanton's capital. Whatever your transaction, we wish you a beneficial and prosperous stay. Your personal belongings are your personal responsibility. Monitor your luggage at all times. For the latest traffic updates, to the departure and arrival routes, conveniently located along the spaceport.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
And on our part, all common laws are still in effect.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered.
Oh, this is gonna be a long trip.
Thank you for visiting our Stanton's capital of commerce. Whatever your transaction, we wish you a beneficial and prosperous
I think the only one I'll risk buying and putting in a different ship to bring to the mall will be that quantum drive. I really don't feel like trying to take this thing in down to Crusader's atmosphere. I guess I could look it up. I think it's sold elsewhere than Crusader, but maybe that's what we'll do. God, this freaking elevator. Where aren't you opening? God damn it. Am I about to crash? There we go. God, I hate that. Other side. Gotta use your VTOL to take off with this thing. Ooh, could have given me a little bit bigger hangar. That would have been nice. Oh, shit. Caught the nose. VTOL off. Yeah, this is gonna be painful.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Alright, Microtech. Really gonna make me do an OM? Come on. Still being really choppy. Might have to delete that shards folder. They're just doing a big graphics card update. Oh my god, we're only halfway there. I definitely can't wait to get the faster quantum drive for this thing. This industrial one is painful. What's going on?
Long day today.
I had half the day off today.
Got a friend who blew 2 tires today.
What the hell did he drove? Or what the hell did she drive over?
They were just really bad tires, and she already bought new ones. They just had to be put on the car. Well, on her way to work, she blew one, put the donut on, and then I was meeting up with her at the garage. She blew the back one on the way there, 12 minutes away. So I had to drive all the way down, get off, hop back on, and drive back up to get on her side. And we tried. I threw my donut on there just to get the whole car there, but it was a little too small and it was rubbing on the
Wheel
keep
well?
saying Caterpillar. No, not the wheel well. The thing that holds the brakes.
Caliper.
Caliper, thank you, God. Why I wanted to keep saying Caterpillar. Yeah, so we noticed that after we took it off. So all we ended up doing was taking one of the wheels that were blown, one of the good new tires, drove to the garage, swapped it, drove back, put that one on, got it to the garage, and did the other 3. Oil change, swap out 4 spark plugs, alignment, bunch of shit.
Well, she's damn lucky.
I know.
My mom a couple years ago, she had a couple shitty tires on her truck, and one of them on the rear blew while she was going about 60 mile an hour down the highway, and she ended up in the hospital. Her passenger died, and she got like three breaks in her back. Like, she's messed the fuck up from it. And I'm currently searching for the guy who got the tires, because I later found out after the fact that he had got them from a salvage yard that has been investigated by the cops for illegally retreading tires.
Well, I looked at the ones we were putting on, and they're good. Not retreaded or anything. They're good. But luckily, since she had the donut on, she was only doing 50. And her car's front wheel drive, so it was a back one. She didn't lose any control.
Yeah, that's good. Well, even in that situation, you always just you would take a rear tire and put it up in the front rather than put a donut on the front. But you know, in all fairness, I have common sense, and most people don't.
I like her donut better than my donut though. She has like it's a bigger, wider one. Not like one of those real scrawny, thin ones.
Yeah, well, I mean, living up here, you kind of don't fuck around. You always carry a full-size spare.
Yeah, I need to get a full spare.
You don't want to be driving down a road, you know, in minus 30, you know, 6 feet of fucking snow trying to drive through it with a donut on your truck.
Still needs a little bit of coolant, but I told her just it's not that far down past the low point, so I told her just add water for now. Should go get cold there. It doesn't get too cold around here. Well, it'll get below freezing a couple days out of the year, but other than that, it usually stays above. So
Yeah, it's
like
below
5%
freezing for like 8 months out of the fucking year here.
right, which is why I told her she'd be all right with adding just, you know, it's like 5% water. So even if it does get below freezing, it still won't freeze because there's enough antifreeze in there.
Yeah. Okay, I'm at Microtech. I just did a very long and painful trip from ArcCorp to New Babbage
Why'd you do
in
that?
the mole. I wanted to upgrade some of the parts on the mole, but I don't want to risk buying all the parts, throwing them in a ship, and then having the game crash on me halfway there. It's always best just to take the ship to where you gotta go.
Dude, Ukraine is fucking Russia up.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Which is just dumbfounding.
It's primarily because Russia overestimated themselves, didn't give them a big enough supply line, how to pull back and everything. And the ones they are sending them in now, the ones they lost, all they did was give a bunch to Ukraine. So when they made their next advance on certain areas, Ukraine already had a bunch of Russian stuff they ditched. So they were able to put an even heavier offensive in. And now they're leaving more stuff behind when they're running away from the Ukrainians. Well, not only that, but Ukraine has a large foreign legion now.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of had the same attitude when it first started, where Russia would just roll the fuck over them. But I'm proud of them that they could, you know, stand their ground against such a big military.
Right?
I think the real scary question becomes how long until Putin gets fed up and actually tries to fire a nuke. I think he's getting crazy enough and desperate enough he might try it.
He does that, he'll probably spark a world war.
Well, yeah, it's unfortunately, I have a firm belief that's what we're headed for. Because at this point, it's only a matter of time before China tries to take over Taiwan.
Yep, I was just about to say that. China's got their eyes on Taiwan.
And I think I would not be surprised if China actually instigated Russia into going after Ukraine just to see how the Americans would respond.
I don't think China was expecting so many people from other countries to start walking into Ukraine and helping the Ukrainians fight.
Yeah.
Because there's French people there, there's Americans, there's Canadians, there's all kinds of people, like border countries moving in.
Oh, there it is. Fucking just crashed, of course.
Really, I just got your server.
That could be the because I upgraded my updated my driver software today. Because every time I do, I cannot play this game because it just crashes every 20 minutes. Yeah, actually, I made it about an hour. But if I wipe my hard drive, reinstall Windows, and then reinstall an older driver package, I can play for fucking 10 hours straight and not crash once.
Yeah, I usually don't